And welcome back. The second annual Spring River Pioneer Days is coming up next weekend, and joining us now with all the need-to-know details is Shane Spears.
Good morning.
Good morning, Shane. How are you?
I am doing well, A little soaked from wet. You know, they made me check my firearms when I come into town.
But beyond that, you're good. So
I'm good.
Shane, tell us what we're in for with Pioneer Days if people have no idea what this is.
Okay, this is the second annual Spring River Pioneer Days. The town was founded in 1868. There were 2 or 3 mills that decided they needed to be able to get their merchandise, or mines, away from the area. So they built a dock in the river, and then they decided they needed to be able to get their grain from the farmers to the mines and mills and stuff, so they actually created different mills in the area, and then it became Verona. So people come to town, and it was a hub. They'd get off and enjoy things. And we're starting off Friday night, the 30th. It's going to be our setup. Last year, we had a bunch of people come, just sit in their chairs. And if you've never seen a full-size actual TP be put up, we're putting 2 of them up. The main mast is 32 foot tall. So
oh, wow.
It's pretty big. So, and they do this all from the ground. The Indians, they didn't have ladders. So they would do that like that. And our mountain men are going to do that. We'll have a full encampment around the area. Lots of cowboys, going to have some candle makers. We're hoping our blacksmith will be able to make it out. Going to hopefully have a mercantile. We're going to have all kinds of stuff going on there. We'll have food trucks. We're going to have craft vendors and lots of entertainment throughout the day. Danny Joe Eakin, and was the traveling minstrel from Silver Dollar City. He's going to come out and sing a couple sets for us. We've got Buckaroo, I always get it wrong. I don't call him Bob, but it's Buckaroo. Let me read it here. Buckaroo, where are you? Buckaroo Bart. He's a Will Rogers historian. He does a lot of stuff with Will Rogers. Going to have the Indian dancers from the American Indian Dancers here in Springfield. Going to have all kinds of shootouts. 5 o'clock is going to be a bank robbery. We've got the stagecoach that's going to give rides. We're going to have a couple other stagecoach or coaches, wagons that are going to be there at the event. We're going to have people talking about, one lady's going to talk about how they got there, and they didn't have a pharmacy down the road to go to, so they had to actually gather herbs, and they learned from the Indians how to be able to get the medicinal stuff they needed.
Okay.
Lots of stuff going on. We'll be deputizing the kids throughout the day. There's going to be a bounce house for the kids. We're hoping to get horse rides for the kids. And then we're also doing raffle tickets. We're going to sell a Golden Boy Henry. I don't know if that can be seen or not.
All right.
Okay.
We're raffling off a AR-15 as a Delton, and then a crossbow.
Wow.
And those are going to be $5 a ticket, or they will be 5 tickets for $20.
Okay.
So, entertainment to enjoy.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Let's go back to last year, because this is the second annual. So
that's right.
How was the first year? Obviously, very successful, because we got a second one. But
yes, it was excellent. By the end of the day, we had a food plate from all the vendors count out, because the food trucks ran out of food.
Wow.
So we averaged that there were around 1,500 people that ate at the trucks. So, there were people that were there seeing entertainment, getting crafts, doing, lots of other stuff that didn't eat at the trucks. So we had to have over 1,500 people there that one day and Saturday.
Wow.
So,
what's it kind of like, why is it important for y'all to share kind of, this world and kind of taking a step back in time a little bit with people?
People don't get together like they used to in the community.
Yeah.
Years ago, we used to have a Lions Club in town, and they would have all kinds of events, different things going on down at the park. And as they got older, there's like 1 member left in town of the Lions Club, and they kind of faded away. So the civic group, Verona Civic Group, has decided to get together. We did that quite a while back, and we would do the parade, Easter egg hunt, movie in the park. We still do those things, but we decided we wanted the communities to come together, and it doesn't just have to be our community. It could be Aurora, Monette, Mount Vernon, everybody come together and be able to get to know each other, just like back in the 1800s when the town was founded, 1868.
Yeah.
If you needed help from a farmer, you would go and get help.
Yeah.
So it's been fun, and we're really enjoying it.
Okay, so let's do run a show. When does it start? Is it free to attend? How do people get tickets?
Yes.
If so.
The event is completely free for everybody to come out. Of course, the craft vendors and food trucks are there. They're going to be making money. But they're going to have pancake feed that we're putting on at the community center, which is downtown there in Verona, right by the city hall. Can't miss it. We'll have a sign out. And then at 8 o'clock, we're going to have a flag ceremony, and scouts from Monette and Cub Scouts are going to come over and do that for us. They're going to do also a flag retirement ceremony throughout the day sometime and help us out. And then at 9 o'clock, that's when the entertainment starts. We'll have the shootouts, we'll have the presenters. There'll be a stagecoach like the old Wells Fargo stagecoach. It's a replica. They'll be giving rides around town. To end the day out, we're going to have a bank robbery. The stagecoach will bring everything into payroll into town. The marshals will drop it off. They'll wander over the saloon and get them a sarsaparilla, and then they're going to. There's going to be a bank robbery. Quantrill's Raiders are going to be robbing it, so we'll be deputizing kids, like I said, throughout the day to help us watch out for those bad guys. And then after that's done, Nathan Vegas is going to play for us, and we're going to have a street dance. We're going to get out there and just cut loose.
I love it.
There's no carpet, but we'll tear that road up.
Tear the road up.
Oh my gosh.
So.
Yes.
Stomp it out.
Shane, if people want more information, is there a way that they can easily get
Yes,
that?
they can go on Verona Facebook with the Verona Civic Group.
Okay.
Or they can actually look up Spring River Pioneer Days. We have an event page on there. It has the full schedule. It has our sponsors. Without Tyson's and some of the other sponsors we have, Walmart. We've got all kinds of sponsors on there. There's a full list, like I said, that you can see.
They're making it happen.
Yes, without them being able to help get everything together, we wouldn't be able to do it.
Yeah.
So.
Well, Shane,
Next
thank
weekend,
you for being
Shane.
here.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're very welcome.
Good
Thank
to
you
see
guys.
And congrats on year 2.
Thank you.
All right, you guys, we're getting a sweet treat from Dirty Dough Cookies right after this. Don't go
Oh,
anywhere.
cookies.
Yes.
Join us.